Welcome to Country Time with Quinn, where I'll be coming to a live web TV near you in over 213 countries with 2.5 million views. This show is live on the internet every Friday evening from 8:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. GMT. If you would like your artists or venues featured on the show, you can email drumlinmedia@gmail.com, quinnscountrytime@gmail.com, or you can send them directly to Country Time with Quinn, Cavan TV Studios, Conley Street, Cavan, County Cavan. And on tonight's show, we've got a great entertainer. He's the name of Hendry. And we met Jimmy down in Newtownstewart, there in County Tyrone, there within the past week. And we'll be bringing you this show in two parts. One of his guests, Sinead Taggart, was singing along with him, and we'll be doing the shows. It's a concert, but for now we will go to hear Jimmy's interview. Ladies and gentlemen, just hot off stage, playing to a packed house here in the theatre here in Newtownstewart in County Tyrone. We have Jimmy Hendry. Jimmy, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Jimmy, this fabulous show there, what's the name of it again?
The Golden Years of Country Music.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Golden Years of Country Music. What better could you ask for? How long is this in the making?
You know, since I came back from Canada, because I was in Canada so long and playing that type of music, I got addicted. And now that I've come home, we've been at this about maybe 3 years, and there was people disappeared and it changed the thought of it. But now I've got the right team with me, and we're all in the same rhythm.
And it's great to see that, because you look at George Jones, Tammy Wynette, Dolly Parton, all those songs there just coming through.
They're all absolutely legendary songs. And that, you know, if anybody comes to see the show, there has to be a song in that particular show that's your favourite.
Well, each and every one of them are favourites, but we all grown up listening to them. And when I'm looking at Jimmy Buckley, people that are there, George Jones is coming through and through in all his music.
Yeah, George is, you can't beat the boss.
No, you cannot, and absolutely wonderful people, like, you know, and they're just gentlemen and ladies as well in their own rights.
Yeah, country music's different, you know. Country music's more like, it's a family. It's not a, you can't do this on your own. You need everybody to be with you, and everybody thinking the same way. And I'm very fortunate to know the people I have. We've been doing this for around 12 weeks at my house, working around. We've actually done 2 band rehearsals this week's show.
Well, looking at you on stage there tonight, you think you've been just rehearsing and going at it all your life, because everything worked out fantastic.
You know something? I'll keep your fingers crossed if it stays that way.
And why wouldn't it stay? Because you've got fabulous musicians behind you, and you yourself are a wonderful musician and singer.
Your kind words, but I'm very proud of the band, because there is a lot of work on that. So I don't know, without them we couldn't do it.
There is always the people behind, and like you have yourself there as front and bringing on the whole show and thinking it up and going to where you got, but you have to have good people behind you, and each and every one of the people I see there on stage tonight are fabulous musicians in their own right.
Yes, I'm really proud of these guys, and I'll just mention them briefly.
Go ahead. You can talk to people.
The fella playing drums tonight is Brian Lowe. He's from Donegal. He's just a great drummer, and a really nice fella to be working with. My long-time friend Dan McAteer on steel. To me, he is one of the best steel players in the country. Very unique and very traditional sound. So I'm very proud of him. The youngest member of the band is a young boy, Mark Vaughan. And he's just getting into country music, but I have a lot of faith in this wee boy, and I know he's going to be one of the great players in years to come. Yeah, and of course my young brother Brendan, he came with the fiddle and did a great job.
He done a fantastic job.
I was very proud of him. So that's the first time I've actually worked on a stage in all my career.
Oh my God, so, it's lovely to do that.
So it was like part of family with me on stage. It was great. The oldest one and the youngest one. So there you are. So and then we had John Woods on bass. I'm sure you remember John.
I remember John.
Mike Hendry.
That's right. Yes, he's there.
John's doing a great job with harmonies and the bass guitar. Ole Hernandez, all the way from Cuba on the piano.
Wonderful musician.
He had a long way to come. So Willie's on the piano. I can depend on the great player. And I think that's the band. If I left anybody out, Dan McAteer on.
Is right, Dan McAteer.
A great man.
So it's got an international flavour to it as well too.
Well, there's a bit of everything happening in that band. So, but the main thing in the whole thing is we're all friends. That makes it different. We actually like being with them, and we all like the program we're playing, and so that makes it very easy to go out and perform the show.
Yeah, because when people gel together, you notice it on stage, and the musicians are just happy, and everything's just rolling lovely, and you can see that there tonight on stage.
Yeah, for the first night, I honestly didn't think it would go as smooth as that, and we've all talked about it. And so we're all over the room because every man just seems to settle in and just go for it. So I'm sure there's things we'll definitely work on, but overall, very pleased with tonight's show.
Yeah, there's probably a young lady on stage there that come in as guest.
You know, I'm glad you said that, because when I mentioned the band, to me, Sinead is one of the great girl singers.
She's beautiful.
And young, easy to work with. Couldn't ask more of that girl. She done everything. Her mother actually went into hospital last night and still came and did the show for me.
Well, that's what they call musicians and people in their own right too, you know, because where there's a crisis and that there, they just seem to just come on ahead, accept it's very serious, and not doubting her mother is, and I hope that she gets well very soon too.
Yeah.
We wish her all the best. But fair play to Sinead, she come along and done her bit there tonight.
She did her bit, and beautiful girl on stage, just a great girl to work with. I think the world of her. So I was talking to her at the end of the show, we're going to go in the studio. I was lucky enough to record a song with Georgette Jones,
right?
And a lot of the stations started to really like it, called Safe at Home. Right. So I have another one similar to that, and Sinead and me will definitely get in the studio and get this recorded.
That would be a fabulous album. I'm looking forward to hearing that when it happens, because I have no doubt that you will gel well together, and she is a great class to sing along with, because she's a great range of music as well.
It's a great range of music, but the thing about her, for her to be so young, she really is a country. She is a country girl singer and a real country singer, and that's all I could ever be.
I know when I spoke to her earlier there tonight, there's very, very few ladies out there in the scene, young people like Lisa McHugh, but that's it. And the rest then, like after that, you know, you had the Susan McCanns, the Philomena Begley and Gloria and all those people. Yeah. But no one knew coming on the scene there on Lisa, and now Sinead there, that's another fabulous singer.
She's a great singer, and we're just a wee bit different because we're not going down the dance route. I mean, we have to do what we have to do to live, but this is our prime target is to put a concert show together and stay together.
Well, I'm listening to music and dancing to it and concerting to it for a long time, and I have to say that is what I call a fabulous concert for people to come to. You can sing along, clap your hands, go along with the music, but it's totally and utterly enjoyable.
Sean, wonderful words, a lot of encouragement. You've made my night. And you know, this man came all the way from Canada, or from Cavan tonight, all the way from Cavan to come up and do this for me tonight. So I'm indebted to Cavan TV.
No problem at all. It's great to come down and do that, and particularly to see a fabulous show like that, because I love that era of music, and it is just what I would call music. And I would just love to be just rolling along, but I'm doing the camera work, and we'll be bringing all those to you very shortly. We'll have stuff out as well on Cavan TV, and we'll be giving you this interview as well too. And people, have you a new CD out yourself?
Well, it's not. It is new. It actually didn't go in the shops, right? And I recorded it in Canada, so it's that brand new. Nobody's really heard it. There's some great material on that. And so now, once we settle into this, we'll probably actually go in and record a golden years out.
Well, I'm looking forward to that one too, because for people out there, these things don't happen overnight or a week or so. It does take a number of weeks, maybe 2 or 3 months. For the band to get together and do all that recording, it takes time, but when it comes, I have no doubt it'll be well worth hearing.
Well, thanks again, Sean. I think everybody's in the same frame of mind now. Tonight was great for everybody to perform that show and see the reaction. and people did like it, so we can't ask for any more. The bottom line in the whole story is, if the people don't like it, we don't have a job.
Well, I've no doubt, and you've 4 the dates coming up as well too?
Yes, I was just told tonight we're going to be coming shortly into Sion Mills in the new year, in St. Teresa's, and we're heading for Truxtown, Enniskillen and Strabane.
That's a great lineup, and that's just a start, folks, because they'll be coming to an area near you right around the country, and when you see them up, say, do go and book early, because it will be booked out very fast.
Thank you very much.
Well, look, and people can actually go in on your Facebook or have your website.
Yeah, you can get me on Facebook. If you want to keep in track with the show, you'll see the Golden Years Country Music will come up. Right, click on that, and you can keep in touch with me. Or my email is jimmyhendry, @talktalk.net.
That's no problem. Well, look, Jimmy, it was a pleasure talking to you and to listen to your music there tonight. And we wish you all the best in the future. And we will be talking again, and I will be at your shows too. But for tonight, it was great talking to you, and wish you all the best for now and in the future.
Thank you very much, Sean, and I hope you have a safe trip home.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
From Country Time and Quinn, we say good night.
Great interview. He is doing a lot of shows, going to be around the country, both over the Christmas and right into the new year. And we will now go to hear some of his music that he recorded live on stage.
I can't stand to see a good man go the way, one who never combs his hair or shaves his face, a man who leans on wine over love that's told a lie. Oh, it tears me up to see a grown man cry, 'cause I never go around mirror. I can't stand to see me without you by my side. No, I never go around mirror, 'cause I got a heartache to hide. I can't stand to be where heartaches hang around. It's so easy for the blues to get me down. To see a grown man crawl is more than I can stand. I can't look into these eyes of half a man, 'cause I never go around mirror. I can't stand to see me without you by my side. No, I never go around mirror, 'cause it tears me up to see a grown man cry. No, I never go around mirror, 'cause it tears me up to see a grown man cry. I thank you very, very much. I tell you what, we're in the right place tonight. We're not a dancing band. We're going to be playing country music all night. And there's a lot of people I'd like to... Well, as the night goes on, there's a load of people in here, and they've come a long distance. And I'd like to say thanks to each and every one of them. But there's one lady right here at the very front. She's sitting there. She's making eyes at me. They're not nice ones either. It's like, I'm going to kill you later. But this young lady sitting down here was the driving force behind a guy I played with for 1 year, Nathan Carter. Stand up and take a bow, young lady. Denise, give her a big round of applause. She's all... she does have a face, but she come a long way tonight, and I'd like to say thanks very much for coming. All right. Ray Price is one of my favorite singers. And we're going to do some Ray Price. Now blue ain't the words for the way that I feel in a storm brewing in this heart of mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Crazy arms that reach to hold somebody new, while my yearning heart keeps saying you're not mine. This ain't no crazy dream, I know that it's real. You're someone else's love now, you're not mine. Here's the band. at my door. You waited, but you must have lost your way. Now I've got heartaches by the number, troubles by the score. Every day love me less, each day I love you more. Yes, I've got heartaches by the number, a love that I can't wait. But the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end. Yes, the day that I stop counting, that's the day my world will end.
Along with Jimmy on the net there, we have a fabulous female singer there by the name of Sinead Taggart. Do watch out for her because she's a new and rising star. And we're going to hear some words from Sinead, followed by some of her music on stage. Great to listen to.
Here in Newtownstewart in County Tyrone, Jimmy Hendry is running a concert, a fabulous concert, and it's the golden years of country music. Fabulous show, going exceptionally well here tonight, and one of the artists appearing on stage tonight is Sinead Taggart. Sinead, welcome to the show.
Welcome, thank you very much, Seamus. How are you?
I'm very good, and yourself?
Very well.
The last time I seen you, we were cruising across the sea over to Scotland, yes?
Big Trevor, yeah.
Big Trevor and Philomena, that's
and
right.
Philomena, yeah, that was a good day as well. And here we are again.
Well, here we are again, and a good crowd in here tonight. Everybody's enjoying it.
Everybody's enjoying it, and everybody's enjoying it. And as you say, golden years of country music, taking you right back to 1950s, really. And you have doing Billy Joe Spears, a bit of Billy Joe Spears, and a bit of Tommy, and a bit of
Everything's right. Dolly Parton, I heard you there tonight.
Dolly Parton, and I was trying to get the name there, Loretta Lynn as well. So it's brilliant. It's really brilliant to be involved in it.
It's a fabulous night, and it's great to see people like yourself on there, because actually the country scene there is lacking females, mostly males out there, but it's lovely to see someone like yourself in there.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm really enjoying it, and playing with the live band, six-piece band, their musicians just are unreal, you know. So it's a feel-good concert now. It's definitely a change.
And it's great to see it. How long are you in the music scene now? Because you're very young.
Oh my God. Oh well, thank you. I'm in the music scene, I suppose, right back from 2009. I joined a wedding band then in 2010. So, but we've been singing, we've been growing up with Kayleys and house music, and you know what I mean, the wee get-togethers and scores and things like that. So, music's been in my life all.
And you reckon at some stage that you'll put a band yourself on the road at some time?
Do you know what? I wouldn't rule it out, but I think I'm in a very successful wedding band called Atmosphere, and we do weddings. We're up and down the country. So at the minute, I'm very I'm glad to be where I'm at the minute. But the six-piece band now would definitely entice you to go on the road. There's no doubt about it. Especially when you got a band like this out there tonight, because you have the finest of artists that anyone could ever wish for. Really, really good band. Very tight, and they know their country music just really, really well, you know. So it's brilliant. Really, really good. I would call them the cream of the crop out there. Oh, definitely. They were brilliant now. They really, really are. And even when I seen you on stage early tonight there, you know, you just felt so at ease with a band like that behind. Yes, yes. Really, really comfortable. And you know, that's up to the boys as well to make you feel that comfortable. I think when you're at ease on the stage, it makes everybody feel at ease. Do you know what I mean? People can sense when you're nervous. I'm not saying I wasn't nervous now, but you know, you have to just go with the flow and see the way it goes, you know. So once the music takes off, it just takes a life of its own. It does surely, but the younger ones are getting into the country music now, and you know, it's great. It's great to see the young people, because there's a time there nothing but discos. That's and right. I have to say, there's fabulous young people out there, and they're jiving and dancing. It's just unbelievable. Of course, great to see it.
great to see Nathan Carter and Johnny Brady's and Derry Grinds and people like Mike Denver. That's what's the scene is running. And I'm sure you see it in your music as well.
We do, surely. You know, I'm in a wedding band and we have to be very, our repertoire would change from time to time because we have to keep up with the hits. But the Derek Ryan and the Nathan Carter and even Jimmy Buckley and Mike Denver, you have to, it's definitely getting more popular that they're looking country.
And your influence coming into the music as well, back those years, what would actually got you into the country?
I would say Philomena Begley and Jimmy Buckley would have had a lot to do with getting me into the country scene. My father was a singer in his day as well, on one piece, just you know, doing the pubs, and he would have had records and cassettes in the house, and you know, that's all we really listened to. So here I am now, a few years later.
It certainly has paid off, because even listening to that music there, it's coming through in your voice and it's picked up in you so well. And here you are carrying on today, what your father was doing as well too.
This is it. So, and my mum is a very good singer as well. Right. So thanks to them, I'm here today.
I know, and we're so delighted. And have you any CDs, singles, or
I do.
LPs out?
I have a CD out at the moment, and funny, I just recorded a duet with Brian Kerrigan, who just released a CD last week. I did a lovely duet in his album called Hopelessly Yours, so watch out for that, yeah.
And it's a fabulous CD, and people can pick it up online or on the shops? Online,
and they can also go to Atmosphere Online, and you can purchase all my CDs on there. We have just released our wedding band has released a CD last year, so it can be purchased on there as well. And obviously in all local music shops, Jeans especially, in Oma.
And even though you were saying online, they can buy online as well?
Oh, they can, surely, yeah.
Excellent. And any numbers and emails or Facebook that you want to give out to the audience, all those that say just there?
Well, everybody's on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, yes, so we can add away there, and that's it.
Go from there. DVDs?
No,
not as yet.
Not as yet, but sure, we'll not rule it out.
And I know that folks, from tonight, we will certainly be bringing you some clips of tonight's show, and it will be going out on Cavan TV, it'll be going out on Tyrone TV, and out throughout the country and the world, in Europe, everywhere you can get it, on Facebook, YouTube, it will be there. And this young lady, we'll put her right around the world, not but she's already heading around the world as we speak at the moment. And have you been travelling over to Scotland and England with the bands?
No, our wedding band it's just local, you know, it's just Ireland at the moment, but again, we've had a few. I've been over in Birmingham with my father, and so hopefully maybe next year
inquiries coming in all the time.
Inquiries coming in all the time, yes. So
and then hopefully after tonight, there'll be even more inquiries as well.
Sure,
too.
You never know.
And from tonight, I know you're ready to go back on stage now, and the band is getting ready. But I have to say thank you very much for taking the time out here to talk to us. And you're a fine looking lassie, and I have to say you'll go a long way. I've no doubt the band, but you are a great singer, and do keep going with it. And if you're going to put a band on the road, give us a shout, and we'll certainly be there to record you and give you all the help we can.
To the
And that's all we got time for tonight. And do join me next week for more of fabulous music. We're going to bring you some hits all of back on 2014. Good night from Country Time with Quinn.